Hello and welcome to our channel, How We Move the Decimal. In this channel, I talk about my side hustles, I talk about trips and stuff we take. So how we move the decimal, basic premise is how we make money and how we spend money, how we move the decimal. In this video, I am listing 10 items on eBay. This was probably back in June of this year, but it's summer and my children are home and I can't record voiceovers while they're trying to kill each other or, kill other people while playing video games and whatnot. The My 4-year-old was running around telling me that she is savage yesterday, so that's how my summer's going. But my kids will go back to school in a week, so I can get more stuff done. On that premise, we tend to wait till the last week of summer to have a garage sale, and we just had our garage sale this weekend, and it was an epic failure. I think we maybe made $50 total and still had a whole bunch of stuff to get rid of. We called a local church and they came and picked up most of the stuff, but we still have a lot of stuff in a free pile, quote unquote, in our yard that nobody has really picked over, which is kind of sad. But the main purpose of the garage sale, I guess, was to clean out our garage, and we were able to do that. Some of the stuff is going to have to come back in our garage until we can throw it away, but it is what it is. I can't do that much about it. We had it on a Saturday and Sunday since my husband works on Fridays and we couldn't do a Friday. He just wasn't home to do it, and I am one-handed. I don't know if I've talked about it yet, but I will talk about it in another video. I had to have surgery on my dominant hand, so I am down to my left hand, which has really been letting me down this past week, but hopefully I will be able to use my right hand at some limited capacity, if nothing else, starting Thursday after I get all my stitches out. But I will be limited for the next 6 weeks on not lifting anything over a pound, and then I will be limited again for 6 more weeks. So I'm just kind of limping along here. Getting old sucks, I guess. But back to our garage sale. We got up at, I want to say 6 in the morning Saturday and went and set it up. We had priced nothing yet. I tend not to price a lot of things because I change the prices, but I don't want to be the people that come to your garage sale and it doesn't have a price on it, so they don't want to buy it. My children have an art easel that has a dry erase on one side and a chalkboard on the other side. So on the dry erase side, I'll write like all clothes 50 cents, all shoes $1, all books 10 cents, stuff like that. So they know the prices of that, and then I'll price the one-off stuff. I didn't sell that much. I did sell a couple larger items. They weren't worth a lot of money, but physically, space-wise, they were large items, so it's nice to get rid of. I got rid of a whole bunch of eBay boxes for free and priority mailers for free. I did not need them. They were taking up so much room. We get the so much free shipping coupon at the end of every quarter, and I always use it, but I had extravagant plans for these boxes, and it didn't turn out, and in fact, we decided not to ship hard goods that were that large anymore. We primarily use the bubble mailers, and I will use the bubble mailers as packing material too. So whenever I use my eBay shipping coupon, if I don't need boxes, I will use my bubble mailers. And I'll use them as bubble wrap inside things. I won't like pack a glass object with just bubble mailers, but if I'm packing like a vintage book, I'll put it in a bubble mailer inside of a box, or if I'm shipping the slides, I'll put them in a bubble mailer inside the box. So I use that as almost like makeshift bubble wrap. So I tend to get the bubble mailers, but I was able to get rid of a lot. I had like 18 by 12 by 6 boxes that we thought we would use, and they actually didn't fit for what we wanted. I actually have to go and find a different box or just ship it in a poly mailer, which I might just ship it in the poly mailer for wrapping paper. So not wrapping paper, for wallpaper. We have a bunch of vintage wallpaper that sells quite well, and I was going to use the boxes to ship the vintage wallpaper. And I think I'm just going to ship them in poly mailers. That's what Amazon would do, right? And They're sealed anyway, so I might end up doing that. The It's very interesting. We just didn't get anybody. It wasn't even that things weren't selling. Most people walked away with something for free. We had a very large free box. They either walked away with something for free or they did buy something, but we had maybe less than 50 people even come to our sale. And on Sunday we had 5. So just the traffic wasn't there. I don't know if this weekend was the tax-free weekend for school supplies. So I don't know if people were spending their money that way. I don't know if we've now run headfirst into a recession and people just aren't buying at rummage sales. But I did notice we just didn't have the traffic. We did have signs everywhere. The It just wasn't there, which was sad. But we did spend the time outside cleaning out our garage. We were pulling everything out of our garage and getting rid of it and selling it. We have a whole bunch of empty slide trays that nobody wanted, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to dispose of those. We did sell or gave away some of them, but not very much. I was also surprised at the amount of eBay sellers that came to our sale. Like, out of the 50 people that came, at least 10 of them were eBay sellers, and they were very open about it. A guy was scanning our books and he's like, "Oh yeah, I sell books on eBay," because he was looking at the boxes. And I'm like, "Yeah, we really don't sell books unless we can get over $30 for them. That's kind of our minimum with books just because they take up so much space." And so we had some books out there that, were up to $30 and he's like, "Well, I'll take these for 10 cents a book. That's a really good deal, and why don't you sell them on eBay?" Because we were talking about our storage system and our inventory system in our garage. And I was like, quite frankly, we are pretty much focusing on selling clothes right now. They're easier to store. I can churn them faster. I can donate them easier. I can get rid of them easier. Getting rid of hard goods is a lot more difficult. Then we talked about eBay boxes. He took all of our record boxes. We had grand designs of selling records on eBay and it just hasn't worked out. So I kept a handful of the different sizes, maybe 5 of each, but I think we've only maybe used 1 or 2 in a couple of years. So I'm like 5 will be fine. And I really cut down on our box inventory. That being said, the box sizes we use the most are 4 by 4 by 6 and 10 by 8 by 6. Those are our 2 primary boxes that we use. 10 by 8 by 6 is a general book size for like a paperback or a small hardback, and it fits our slide trays really well. So if I want to ship slides in trays, I can ship them in the 10 by 8 by 6. And the 4 by 4 by 4 or the 6 by 4 by 4 fits smaller slide containers. I don't like to ship slides in bubble mailers. I want to ship them in a box in case they're kicked around. That being said, I do put them inside a bubble mailer inside the box. But all of that, we kept a lot of those sizes and we kept all of our bubble mailers because I do use bubble mailers. Side note, has anybody noticed that eBay's quality of bubble mailers really went down? The bubble mailers I got this past shipment are not great at all versus I was comparing them to my original bubble mailers. They're smaller to begin with. Even though they're advertised as the same size, they are actually smaller. The bubble quality is not great. It's very slim and there's not a lot of air in the bubbles inside the bubble mailers. So I was very disappointed in that. About as disappointed as I was in our garage sale. And it's totally going to rain today and I still have a bunch of stuff out in the free pile. I have to figure out how to get rid of a fake Christmas tree. We bought a new Christmas tree this year. We haven't even got it out of the box. And I'm like, what if it really sucks? And honestly, our old fake tree is I want to say 20 years old, if not more. And my cat decided to snap branches off of it this year, so it needed to go. I just have to figure out how to get rid of that. I have to figure out how to get rid of a lot of paint. Our area does not pick up paint. They want you to dry it and then throw it away. They do pick up other types of paint, but like interior and exterior paint, they won't pick up. They want you to open it and let it dry with kitty litter in it, and then they want you to throw it away. So we'll have to do that. to, we have probably 20 gallons that we found in our house that came with the house. Those are not paints we've been using. We kept the paints that we actively use, but these were just there. The previous owners left them in the house. So fun times. But thank you for watching my video, and please watch other videos. Talk to you next time.